Here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time from the jungle. So I'm not entirely sure who I'm going to go. With the Vladimir on the field, I'm probably not going to do Diana. If that is going to be a Vlad mid, Viktor's going to either need to take Ignite, or he's going to have to build a Morellonomicon to inflict Grievous Wounds. One of the two. If he doesn't do either of those, then he automatically loses lane. I'm last pick, so I actually get to see before I make my choice. And you guys actually just get to look at the title of the video and you'll know. I could look to do a Cinderhulk jungler here, like Rammus. Rammus is in the cards right now. Although Morg is really good at ruining your fun by black shielding your taunt. I'm not really talking that much, I know, but it's just a lot of weird picks. I mean, the Gragas top, the Viktor mid, the Kalista AD carry, these are three things I have not seen in a while. Okay, that's Renekton top. So is that Morg mid or Morg support? This is where we find out. I should also mention the bad part about picking Rammus here is Caitlyn is especially good at getting away from him. She can lay down traps, she can net away. Okay. Maybe AP Nasus mid? I want to do the Mummy right now, and I want to do Mundo. As I was saying, there's no guarantee that's actually an AD Nasus. And I'm going to go ahead and take Pillage here because I get the extra damage here. I think that gives me a little bit better early game than the Fury would. But this is what I'll be running. In case you're wondering about the Chaser page, it's 8 attack speed reds, 1 crit red, scaling armor yellow, scaling armor blues, and movement speed quints. This is one you definitely don't see me use very often. It's limited to like Rammus and a couple supports. This used to be one of my favorite pages, it's just they changed some of the runes around a while back, and then movement speed quints weren't really the be-all end-all. I think that's also when they nerfed the lifesteal quints, so you don't even see those anymore. In case you're wondering, yes, I do own them. So these two need to get fed because we have a massive tank line to sit in front of them. It's a little unfortunate with the whole Nasus thing. I don't know if Rakan's going to grab a Crucible that can cleanse away the Wither. Otherwise, Renekton and Hecarim can dive to the back line. Nasus, not so much. Like, I'm not sure which lane I want to gank here. Problem with bot lane, Black Shield. Problem with mid lane, Wither. Problem with top lane is if the Gragas is tanky, there isn't anything for me to do. What's also kind of bad is that Rammus is not a farming jungler by any stretch of the imagination. But anyway, in case you're wondering what all has changed since the last Rammus game, a lot. Items and moves. So the Cinder went down from 1,100 gold to 900. The health it gives you went down, but I think it does more damage. Hopefully Caitlyn connects. Was it Caitlyn? Yeah. Gotta start W.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
But anyway, yeah, Cinder and Cinderhulk have been changed. Does Viktor not have his death ray? Like, it's kind of pricey, yes, but to just send it down the middle of the enemy team, that's kind of worth it. Well, we caught him out. I get the assist for that one auto attack. So 43 gold. So right here I'm just standing guard for the binding to wear out. And I don't really care to go back, I can't really afford to. Technically, neither could Kalista. Gragas can because he has first blood, he needs to go spend the gold, so he has an advantage top. And notice Caitlyn is not in my list, so that means she may not have connected yet. Well, we'll see in a second if it remakes. By the way, new passive is Spike Shell. Instead of just being quarter of your your armor becomes AD. It's just, hey, you get 7 damage plus 1 per level, with a little bit of an AD armor ratio, but it's on hit, it's not just raw stats anymore, so I don't think it works on towers. That's the trade-off. Oh, she's here. I don't really know if she actually would have changed anything with how that invade went, but oh well. That might be AP Gragas. So with Renekton coming, I'm not going to stick around.
Yeah.
And good god, this guy is weak.
Has been slain.
And the Nasus man before the Viktor. And remember, Viktor had to travel a shorter distance.
Has been slain.
I was kind of hoping the blue buff would go over to him so Viktor would learn his lesson in the future. Like, the absolute worst part, though, is Viktor isn't even leading in CS for the time it took Nasus to go up there. He does not have a wave, he does not have a single fucking thing to show for his incompetence. And then he goes and dies. But going down the list, Powerball is now a channel. So anything that interrupts channels, silences, for example, that will stop you cold. W is defensive ball curl. It has a self-slow. It's only half as bad as it used to be. Gives you a small amount of armor and MR, but it's pretty lame. Nowhere near as good as it used to be. E is Frenzy and Taunt. You taunt an enemy for a little period of time. You get a surge of attack speed for that duration, and the attack speed will persist as long as one of your other spells is currently active. So that could be the Q Powerball, the W Defensive Ball Curl, or the Ult Tremors. Nasus is rushing Lichbane.
Right.
Like, I don't want to wander out because I don't have the health. But it also sucks to have to wait for the few seconds for this to respawn. buff transfer. You're making me sweat bullets here, Vic. Yeah, we'll go for that.
Yeah.
And the dynamic here has changed. Thing is, if I were Hecarim, I probably would be making a beeline for him.
Alright.
Got him.
Yeah.
So I need a minimum of 600 gold before I go back.
Yeah.
I think sooner or later he's gonna get pissed off.
An enemy has been slain.
So the Bramble Vest is going to help with my clear since it's going to reflect a little bit of magic damage. It will inflict grievous wounds, yes. That's only really going to affect these two, though. Actually, I guess it will affect him, too. If he hits me, that's the catch. So you want this?
Right.
So let's see. Passive is currently up to 33 bonus damage. We are too low, dude. Let's go ahead and grab Ninja Tabby. So, with this, we are now dealing 38. Why am I not hitting this thing? Just sat there and stared at it, I guess. So unfortunately, Rammus does suck at taking this. You can see I'm not really taking a lot of damage. Two and a quarter seconds taunt. Was it always that low? I know at one point it was 3 seconds. Am I running Battle Trance or Bounty Hunter?
Know that we shall return.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to use any abilities on this. Just making sure I don't steal that from him. With a 9-1, he definitely deserves it. Now granted, you could argue, yeah, I ganked his lane a lot, but that's why you gank. I mean, hell, we have a 9-1 Viktor and a 5-2 Kalista. It doesn't really matter what the hell Gragas does from here. Did Renekton just go AFK? Oh, there he is. Good enough.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So yeah, they don't have any winning lanes at the moment. So I'm not sure why everyone's gathering around here, but yeah. So I may get this, we'll see. This is gonna be my MR item if I do get it. Actually, hold on a second. We'll grab this for now.
Yeah.
So not... wow. I think I was 1071 at peak speed.
Yeah.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, I can't really afford to tank that much longer. I'm really impressed they have not surrendered, to be honest. I'm also a little surprised with how Viktor has kind of redeemed himself after the whole early game debacle.
Has been slain.
Speaking of debacle, there goes AP Nasus. Poor Gator. May your fortunes have reversed. Can he actually get out of that? And he's gone. That's an infernal, so I need to get down there. Even though Kalista can't secure that herself due to her rend. Seems like he's attacking a little fast for just a Triforce.
Yeah.
fast enough. So right now I just need to keep running interference on Renekton. I'm gonna step on these to get them out of the way. That's a load of crap. I had my E going before her black shield, but oh well. So right now, this was his opportunity to go in on her. Now that my stuff's back up, I'm gonna taunt him if he tries. Oh my god. Gragas, you traitor! Looks like he's going down too. So there you go, they have a second win. If I were Viktor, I'd get the hell out. So for the time being, that is my sustain item. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the Thornmail. Gonna wait for the 20 gold to get the Warden Mail, that's what it's called. Third Infernal coming up. Viktor is level 17. Yeah, I definitely need the Thornmail. dance on their base so they know who the boss is. Unfortunately, I'm getting covered up so they don't get to see break dancing in action. We'll give this to Kalista. Everyone did decent there, so I can't really complain. They'll honor Kate 08 Kate. In terms of damage, I'm down here with Gragas, but I was going full tank. That's kind of expected. Damage taken, that went to me. Hold on a second. Nasus is only down here? What gives? Didn't we splatter him more than that? Let's see. S plus on Viktor. But yeah, that should not have gone the way it should have. Nasus needed a ward. Since he didn't, I was free to just keep going back mid. It got to the point where he seemed to have given up on going for the whole AP thing. He has this, and technically this, but then he started going tanky because I think he realized it's not going to work. For Morg, don't see anything out of the ordinary here. This is respectable for Hecarim, it's just he got shut down really hard. And Kate, yeah. So, Rammus for you. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.